Good evening. This is the ALEC 102 Service Learning Project. This is my group for our Service Learning Project. Today we'll be discussing the goals of active listening and time management. We also will be talking about class concepts, our responding, planning ahead, and engagement. Hello, my name is Brad Prachel, and the agency that I worked with was the first LEGO League through the Nebraska University of Nebraska 4-H program. My goal was active listening, and I did this by listening to youth present their robotics to me as I judged them through the UNL 4-H program. How I helped our agency is I was a judge for the first LEGO League. I listened to the children tell me how they built their Legos and how they had projects that helped the community as well. This experience was very exciting for me. I learned a lot about how the kids went out into the community and they were able to do Legos, and they also were able to take that project and go help others. How I was able to learn from this, one of the examples was the children developed a static electricity bulb that was able to grab plastic sacks out of a recycling center. That was, because the sacks end up binding into the recycling center and slowing it down and causing more problems than good for the recycling. And the children were able to develop this, and they built a Lego model, and the robotics team a Lego model around that. And this was a real life project that actually can help and work real well. So this was a very exciting project. I enjoyed it a lot. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Miranda Catterley, and I was a Girl Scout leader. I worked with the Girl Scout Agency of Nebraska. Some things that I contributed to the agency was I helped with cookie sales. I helped another troop, not my troop specifically, but another troop get the best cookie sales score, and I had weekly meetings with the girls. Another thing that I contributed was I was someone to talk to. I let the girls talk to me about anything they wanted. We left out at least 15 to 20 minutes of just kind of free time for the girls to talk to me and to just kind of share their concerns, talk about life, talk about school, their peers, anything that they wanted to. An evaluation of my experience, I felt like the girls really got something good out of me being there. I had such a good experience that I want to come back and do it again next year. And I feel that Girl Scouts is a very good organization to work with and to make girls the best possible people they can be. Examples and stories that I had in using my goals as active listening, I had a little girl come up to me and talk about how her home situation wasn't the best. Her parents were fighting a lot, and she didn't really know what to do. She would cry herself to sleep a lot, and I just let her know that she wasn't in it alone, and that I was always there to talk to her. I just tried to be the best listener that I could be for her, and to give her advice and just kind of be there for her when she didn't feel like she had anybody else. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Cassidy Kruger. I volunteered at the Cedars Kids in Northbridge, which specializes in the younger kids ages from 6 weeks to all the way up to elementary school. My roles were cleaning the classroom, playing with the kids, cleaning up after the kids, and being their friends. Personally, my goals were active listening, time management, and conflict resolution. But as a group, we all chose active listening as a mutual goal. I used this concept multiple times throughout my stay at Cedars. However, one time in particular I used active listening was one time when a little girl was sitting in the edge of the classroom, really quiet, and obviously something was wrong. I walked up to her, and little did I know that I was going to learn some big news. I realized that after some talking and listening, that her parents were actually having some physical fights at home. She was in a bad state and that her mom needed help. However, If I didn't listen properly, then I would have never been able to properly respond, and I was able to report this to my superiors in my classroom. I feel like active listening is the one thing that helped me through the situation because I was able to know what to say and what to react to. I learned a lot from this experience, not only just this one, but all experiences from all the weeks I had to go there. But I believe that engagement and organization were my keys to success during my leadership time at Cedars. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ashley Bittinger, and for my service learning project, I helped at Belmont Elementary for their after-school program. I volunteered every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and on Mondays, I helped out with Cougar Cheer, Wednesday, I helped out with DIY, and Fridays, I helped out with young authors. On Wednesdays, it's called DIY, and it's do-it-yourself. For this club, they would make crafts, and I would help them by helping them work on their projects and helping them pretty much use their imagination and create things. On Fridays, when I helped out with young authors, I would help the children use their imagination and write stories, and that was a lot of fun. Hi, my name is Ashley Bittinger, and for my service learning project, I volunteered at Belmont Elementary for their after-school program. For their clubs, on Mondays, I helped out with Cougar Cheer. Wednesdays, I helped out with DIY, which is do-it-yourself, and on Fridays, I helped out with young authors. This was a really good experience for me, and I loved it very much. I would arrive every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I would go get the snacks out and the drinks for the kids and take them to the table. I would then get each club name and put them on the tables along with the other volunteers so that the kids knew which club they were going to that day. My goals for the service learning project were to help with my time and really manage that so that I could work with volunteering, get my class schedule done, and also work. I also resolved conflict along the way, and I helped do this a lot of times because the kids had a lot of conflicts. I also contributed to this agency in numerous ways. They don't have a lot of people helping at Belmont, so for me, volunteering, it really helped them. Lindsay is the girl in charge, and she was very excited when I told her about this opportunity. So me helping with them was a lot of fun for them. I got to meet a lot of kids, and I also made a lot of friends along the way. By doing this service learning project, I learned a lot about myself. I worked on my communicating skills, and I got to meet a lot of new friends. Getting to work with the kids in the clubs was a great experience. I got to help them use their imagination and bring out things that they never would have brought out. Helping with them with DIY was probably the most fun for me. I'm a very creative person, so it was a lot of fun to help them with that. I also really loved helping them with young authors because I love writing stories. It was fun to get to see them use their imagination, and they loved always asking for my help. Overall, this experience was a lot of fun, and I'm really glad that I got to do it.
Hi, my name is Mallory Gandy, and I worked at the Northbridge Early Childhood Development Center for Cedars. My main responsibilities were reading to the kids, playing with them, and just helping clean up. My learning outcome goals for this project were time management, stress management, and self-concept. I think that I mainly contributed to my agency by helping my teacher, Adina. I worked in the toddler room, and just anything that she needed, I would help her with and just kind of lighten the load in the 2 hours that I spent there every week. I really thoroughly enjoyed getting to know her and all of the children and creating relationships with them. I'd say like a challenge that I had was the language barriers with some of the kids because they spoke different first languages at home, and some of them also have just underdeveloped language skills. So I really had to utilize my active listening and patience and nonverbal skills to communicate effectively with them and understand what they were saying, and that really helped me contribute to the classroom more because I could work more efficiently with Adina because I could communicate with the children almost just as well as she could. And I also just had to be really flexible because sometimes they need people to move around in the classrooms when there's a certain number of teachers they need. So just being flexible with moving to different classrooms and working with different people. I think that I definitely gained a great experience and really enriched my life. So I would definitely do it again if I could. Overall, we all felt like we had very similar experiences. Working with youth is such a unique experience, and we had to utilize our active listening and time management skills. And the class concepts really drove how we spent our time with the kids, utilizing the active responses and making sure that the time we spent with them was really efficient. We just felt like it enriched our lives, and if we could do it again, we would.
Thank you.